What up, chat? Me and Perry. What? A reasonable frame rate in the city? What? Mustache guy. Like there's two places? New Balance.
And go!
You mean
Let's
allez?
move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go! I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's
Huddle up! Let's go! Let's
I mean
go!
soccer.
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
Qui?
No.
Weird.
Qui c'est? Je sais pas. Game will never save settings. Just refuses.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go.
E coach.
Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a 1-to-1 comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's up?
Xander, I need help up. I got you. Yep.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Mycareer Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And but Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Marchand.
There's Marchand.
Peltier.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Zadirko with it.
Now guarded by Lambert. MP outside. Now here's Illich.
And the three off target.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Lambert. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Now here's MP. Pass to Ahern. Back to MP.
Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's MP.
Lets it fly.
And Paris tacks on two more.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Outside Chauvet. Peltier outside.
Nailed from three-point land.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
For three, Zadirko. Another three for Paris.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Marks for three. Ahern with the rebound.
Now, something that's interesting, you kind of think about, is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now here's Marchand.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Peltier outside.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Launches a three.
And Dumont gets the trifecta.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Peltier, no good. Paris with the lead. For a three, Illich. Marchand with the rebound.
To the inside.
Shoots over Dumont. There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
And welcome back as we get set to start. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Paris. Here's Burke. Ahern. Back to MP.
Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to Peltier. Chauvet. And Terrelite again can't hit. Here's Vasseur. Burke. Chauvet covering. Now here's MP.
6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. The floater.
Rebound by Nanterre.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks, even spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's Dumas.
He's got 11.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
Here's Chauvet.
And the layup is good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Dumas.
The three is up. Misses the mark, and his third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
Here's Beaumarchais. And here's Lambert. Three-pointer Chauvet. The rebound by Vasseur. And now Paris on the break.
Here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Now here's Chauvet.
5 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I love seeing teams go with the back and forth like that. Chauvet answering the call.
Pass to Ahern. Back to MP.
For 3.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
His 3 has just been so pure. Draining one after another.
Chauvet with it.
8 points for him.
Here's Girard. And then Terrelite, another 3.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Burke. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
And that one good.
Well, it's a late reaction for the defense, and he's always going to convert that.
And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 10. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Chauvet.
That missed basket takes him to 4 for 8 from the floor.
Pass to Dumas. Back to MP. Zadirko outside. Elich.
6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Burt.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Now here's Peltier.
6 points for him. It's good.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Elich.
Burt.
Outside Dumont. And Paris, another triple.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Now here's Chauvet.
12 points for him.
Peltier outside.
A rebound by Zadirko.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
Here's Zadirko. Here's Burke. Up and in on the layup.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Marchand. Peltier outside.
Chauvet. Off target with the 3.
MP outside. Pass to Ahern. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Here's Burke.
The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Now here's Marchand. Pass to Chauvet.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Kicks it out to Marchand.
With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, you got to put a body on Marks because he's more than capable of coming up with some offensive rebounds.
Takes the 3.
Another 3 for Paris.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Peltier.
He's got 6.
3-pointer Chauvet. Ahern with the rebound.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's Marks. Marchand for 3.
The shot will not fall.
It's stolen by Marks.
Inside.
And Marchand with the stuff.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are...
Here's Burke. Over to the wing. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Here's Lambert.
That's his 6th field goal today. With that make, he's 6 for 11.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Clock is at 3.
Here's Blanchet.
Good on the three-point shot.
Great kick out. That's a play MP will be asked to make at the next level.
Pass to Marks. Marchand.
Knocks it loose. To the right side. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now MP. Pass to Blanchet.
Burke tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Now here's Lambert. He's covered by Leduc. Marchand outside. Screened by Lambert. Back to Chauvet.
No good on the 3.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
And so he hits both.
And what this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Marks for 3. Harris grabs the miss. And here's MP. Fortier outside. MP outside.
There's the triple.
It's rebounded by Marks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Screen by Lambert. Marks attacking. And it's out of bounds. Nanterre able to retain possession here.
Five to shoot.
Pass to Marchand. Outside Marks. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that about does it, folks, for Brian Banafite.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Ça va.
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical, and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Hey, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract
No,
negotiations.
Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. So nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to my TikTok.
Hey, so Vince here is marked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my follower?
But you don't watch tape?
No.
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know.
Moi aussi, hein?
Maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
No.
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You'll have an easy night tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
Coach isn't going to like that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France.
Very.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. It's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Better than Tony Parker?
Now here's Lemieux.
Down low.
The disrespect.
By Zadirko.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And Paris, another triple.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Pass to Vasseur. And here's Leduc.
6 to shoot. Can they get it? Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Looks like you took that last three a little personal.
Yeah, that was definitely some payback right there.
That's what you love to see. Two guys going at it.
Now here's Dumal. Back to MP. Outside Dumal.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Vasseur misses.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
A nice shot by Burke.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense
Yeah,
needs
they
to
have no answer
recognize
for me.
that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size. He can do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Pass to Dumal. Back to MP. Dumal on the wing.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Roquefort in the post. Defended by Elich.
Oxa.
Back to Miller. Lemieux. Up top, Leduc.
From deep.
It's hauled in by Paris.
Oh, you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Burke's shot is off.
Miller with the ball.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Leduc. Here's Roquefort.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's no easy shot, even from close range. It looked like they had Roquefort bottled up.
me out. Let me out.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Bitch, you guess. Whew. Oh, fucking right, bitch. Gotta love it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up and down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams. NP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Oh,
that's a crazy statement.
He is so good at making those lead passes.
MP inside. He's covered by Leduc. Elich with the bucket.
Hard to defend the shot of Illich. I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Launches it.
Lemoine, no good. Now Paris FC basket with it.
A nice shot by Burke.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
Here's Leduc. One up, one down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Leduc misses. Paris with the lead. And here's MP.
He's got 8.
Dumont. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Well, that's a quick shot from Dumont, but when you're already set up, why hesitate?
To the wing on the left.
Leduc for 3. Leduc with another miss.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him there.
Now here's MP. Right side Dumont. And Paris tacks on 2 more. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed.
Probably because it's a French league.
Program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Here's Burke. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Now here's MP.
10 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that I think maybe they got that one wrong.
It could go either way.
Leduc with it. Covered by MP. Nice D from MP. And you look at the Strasbourg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Here's Charpentier. The kick out to Visseur.
Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot.
Over Dumont.
Miller can't get it to go.
MP outside.
For 3. Hit the shot at the very last second.
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Pressure? What?
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Paris FC basket ahead. Strasbourg calls timeout.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in.
Pass to Illich.
Burke.
Kept alive.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 86%.
The float game from MP. That's a shot that takes a lot of practice to measure right.
Here's Leduc. And Illich pulls it down. Here's Paris. And it's MP off the drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Outside Leduc.
Clock at 6. Out to the wing.
The shot by Leon, no good. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Screen by Lambert. Here's Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. Back to MP. Pass to Ahern. MP outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Strasbourg's ball.
Here's Miller. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Outside Leduc. Lemun.
Pass to Miller. Looking to end the run.
Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Pass to Leduc.
For 3.
Harris grabs the miss.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Monsieur misses. And it's Paris with the ball. Kicks it out to Zadirko.
And here's MP from the arc. It's good from long range.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Finished off the break.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
MP, he's open.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Leduc gets the bucket.
Strasbourg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
Back to Miller. Lemun. Pass to Leduc. Out to Miller.
4 on the clock. Offline with the 3.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Pass to Leduc.
Fades.
Paris grabs the miss. MP inside. He's covered by Leduc.
Here's Zadirko.
It's stolen by Miller. Vasseur.
Zadirko defending.
Pass to Miller. Leduc.
Shot clock at 6. Lets the floater go. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hits the three-point bomb.
Clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
Pass to Ahern.
Burke.
He's covered by Leduc. MP right side.
Fires for 3.
Elich.
Zadirko.
The rebound by Vasseur.
And the foul on Zadirko. That will be his second foul of the game.
Tough break for the D. Took the hit and drew the whistle.
But he was late to get there. The referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
That just stinks. He's going to wake up sore, and it was still a foul.
Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Confident stroke from Miller. Strasbourg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Back to Vasseur.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Valuable effort from Vasseur.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Now Miller. Pass to Leduc.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
And Paris making a change here.
Here's Burke.
Pass to Blanchet.
6 on the shot clock.
And that's good. MP for 3.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Inside.
Vasseur with the steal. Lemuel with it. Pass to Leduc. And here's Roquefort. Here's Vasseur. Covered by MP.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Well, the defense has to bring more effort against Vasseur down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
MP outside.
Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Portier outside.
Fires the 3.
Kicks it out to MP. Portier right side.
Off target from three-point range.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Miller can't get it to go. MP on the wing. He's covered by Leduc. Here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Outside Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. Burke's shot is off. Strasburg on offense. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Burke. That's his first foul. Miller outside. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Taking it right to the heart of that defense. Miller with a high percentage look.
And here's MP. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer and he continues to develop his game.
And that about does it, folks. For Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
Yeah, at some point, I just felt that if we were going to win, I was going to have to step up, so I did. I'm comfortable carrying that burden.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
Hey.
All right.
MP, what's up, man?
Ronnie, what's good?
I'm here for tryouts.
Oh, right. You here for the dance and for the hot top show. Yeah, look, my man, what you want to do is talk to that lady over there
No,
in
no,
the
no, no,
corner?
no, no. The team.
What you mean team, Ronnie?
The team. This team.
They don't have tryouts in the NBA, Ronnie.
Hey, look, I know it's unusual, but I showed the GM my tape, and he said I should come in for a tryout. I'm supposed to meet him here. He's just running a little late.
Right, you're friends with the GM.
Yeah, man, he DM'd me on social media, said he was my biggest fan, and we got to talking.
Right. Yeah, I think you're getting pranked, bro.
Why do you think I'm getting pranked? He's got a profile picture and everything. It's definitely him.
Wait, aren't you like 40 years old or something like
What?
that?
No, but check out the sweet jumper.
Whew.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was an experience. That was a what'd you call it? A jumper. That was it.
All I know is it's a bucket.
Yeah, it was changing the top to anything. What's up with Rebirth this year? I heard there's big changes coming.
Yeah, you heard right. Rebirth's got 4 levels now. The higher Rebirth level you unlock, the higher badge levels you start with on Rebirth saves. Plus, you get a boost to badge progression and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Oh, that sounds fire. Like, yeah, man. What, you still Ronnie, how long have you been here?
Just 4.5 hours.
Ronnie, go home. Spend time with your family. Just give it up.
Man, you're just jealous that someone as handsome and successful as me could be also an elite baller.
Ooh, yeah, you just did that. I can't unsee it. You know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Good luck with the tryouts.
Thanks, I guess. Don't hate the player, though. Hate the game.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops. They're gonna try to get him running downhill with a full head of steam. So yeah, we need to communicate, not get caught on screens, and challenge him at the rim.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're gonna leave everything we have tonight on that floor and make sure nobody's calling the airlines asking for that refund.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
What a view of Paris. We are live here in one of the world's most iconic cities for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are about as competitive as it gets. Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Illich. A nice shot by Burt.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Brisebois looking to match his opponent's work on the arc, firing back with the three of his own.
Outside Illich.
No good from outside.
Outside Bourgeois. Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And Dupont throwing it down.
An unreal alley-oop.
The pass, the catch, the dunk, perfection.
And all of it had to be perfection. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look. Trust me.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's MP.
He's got 7. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Back to Dupont. And Dupont throwing it down.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Dumont. Screen by MP.
For 3.
Marseille basketball pulls it in. Outside Dupont. Outside Bourgeois. Barrow outside. Bourgeois.
And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers.
Both teams changing it up here.
And Paris FC basket, call time. Here's Riyard.
5 points in the game.
Here's Durand. The rebound by Vasseur. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Dumont. Offensive board. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Pass to Dumont. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dumont. Marseille trailing. To the paint. Durand. Guarded by Dumont. Now Dupont. Here's Durand. The fader. Valois, no good.
I don't know if he was playing to the crowd or what, but no need for the fadeaway there.
Pass to Dumont. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Leduc for three. Another three for Paris.
Selfless basketball by MP right there. He's all about finding his teammates.
Here's Riard. He's covered by Ahern. Down low. Fader on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. It's Paris leading. Pass to Leduc. Here's MP for three. Gets it to go from downtown. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
The tray. Another three for Paris.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
And the teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
And Rouillard gets it to go. And it's Paris with the ball. 2 on the clock. And that concludes the first half. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king. And probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples.
And it's Dumont missing.
Well, credit to D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable in the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Players at this level you just cannot give an inch to.
MP outside. To the right side. For a three, Elich. Drills it from outside.
How to defend the shot at Elich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Breeze ball outside. Back to Bourgeois. Shoots over Elich. That shot by Bourgeois, no good. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. It's going to be on Bourgeois. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
But when it comes to leadership, both on and off the floor, Elich is very respected. He's been playing this game at a very high level for a very long time.
Brisebois outside. Parker. It's good from the top of the key.
Another good trip for him. He's going to take it on himself to get them back in this game.
MP outside. Dumas on the wing. Back to MP. Paris FC basket with another miss. Brisebois outside. Pass to Bourgeois. Now Barrow. It's stolen by Ahern. Here's Burke. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Nice work by MP, supporting the play, making himself the good option to finish the fast break.
And here's Bourgeois, defended by Elich. Brisebois, long range.
That shot, no good.
Dumont off the drive. Ahern.
It's good from long range.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
And stolen by Zadirko.
And that one's good, Dumont.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Dupont, that's good.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont l'aigle. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
Here's Riard.
He's got 9. 5 to shoot.
There's Barrow with the 3.
The rebound by Burke. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Both teams deciding. One minute in now to the fourth quarter.
Pass to Brisebois. Rouillard. Here's Dupont.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Brisebois.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
From the baseline. And that shot falls short that time.
Here's Riard. Pass to Brisebois. Here's Valois. Vasseur defending.
They set the pick. Gets it down to single digits.
Well, the perimeter is where Brisebois earns his living. Defenders can't lose track of him out there.
Portier outside. Back to MP.
From the arc.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Timeout called, Marseille.
So both teams making some changes here.
Dupont with it.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Goodness, it's the Eagle, Louis Dupont, making him look silly.
Ahern on the wing. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Outside Bourgeois. Parker a screen.
To the wing, right side. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Marseille trailing. Barrow outside. Parker a screen.
Goes up from the top of the key.
Barrow shot is off. And here's MP.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. The three ball.
Paris FC basket with another miss.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
Back to Brisebois. Barrow on the wing.
Offline with the three.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Burke. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Now a timeout called by Marseille. Pass to Dupont. Back to Parker. Marseille, no good that time either. Now Paris FC basket with it. MP on the wing.
Six on the shot clock. The three bangs home the trifecta.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EBA tournament.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EBA championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional. So to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you gotta take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experienced, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP?
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous opportunity to bring home the EBA title to Paris. And I know a lot of guys on my team have worked their entire careers for this very moment. So I'm just hoping I can play a big role in making everyone's dream come true.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
MP.
Thank you.
MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team Paris FC surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
From deep Toprak, Paris grabs the miss. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Now here's MP. Pass to Illich. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Well, plays like that demonstrate leadership, and Illich is no stranger to coming right back with a three of his own.
Forget that he's the point guard. He can power those down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he is a phenomenal finisher.
Yeah, little guy can get up.
Yeah, I love seeing those kind of hops out of that spot on the floor.
Now here's MP. And it's Ganesh with the rebound.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Guvan with it, covered by MP. Pass to Ganesh. Back to Guvan.
Unloads.
Offensive board. Oh, Kaya with the stuff.
Well, credit Kaya with some major energy. When big men like him work hard on the glass, they sometimes get rewarded for it.
Here's Burke. Launches it. Another three for Paris.
Boy, he came into this game with his long-range stroke looking great. He could wind up with a crazy number of threes.
Guvan, covered by MP. From deep Toprak.
A rebound by Zadirko.
It's Paris leading. Here's Ahern.
And he makes that one.
Many are wondering what the future holds.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play.
MP inside. Portier outside. Back to MP.
From deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Now here's Ahern.
He's got 6.
Illich with the bucket.
Well, despite his age, Bogdan Illich can still put up big scoring nights and lead this Paris FC basket squad night in and night out.
Here's Arslan. Here's Idemish.
Shot clock at 6. Wide open look. Nice jump shot.
This guy can score it. Yilmaz is a playmaker.
MP with it.
He's got 12.
Pass to Ahern.
And it's off from three-point range.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Idemish.
No good on the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, Why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's MP.
Beyond the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
Well, for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
Here's Korkmaz.
Covered by MP.
Three-pointer.
The rebound by Vasseur. Fast break Paris.
A nice shot by Burke.
Showing off his skills. MP going with the floater and just dropping it in.
Out to the wing. There's a screen. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Ahern. Oh, and the dunk by Ahern.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
Out to the wing.
Back to Kaya.
And he banks in the layup.
Kaya playing big in close. Playing huge in this EBA final.
MP outside. Pass to Portier.
Burke sinks the three-pointer.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Arslan, covered by MP.
Here's Korkmaz. To the inside.
Here's Idamish.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
MP right side.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. And one of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
And that one's good, Gouvan.
Well, what I like about Ali Dennis Gouvan is he takes what's available. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't mind firing away.
Now here's Ahern.
8 points for him.
MP outside. Outside for Illich.
Sinks the triple.
How to defend this shot at Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Outside Gouvan. Outside Toprak. Pass to Gouvan. Ganesh. Yes, and it's Gouvan picking up the assist.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Now here's Gouvan.
He's got 11. Yep, count it.
Anytime he touches the ball, Gouvan is looking to score. Really dangerous, especially when he can pull it up.
MP on the wing. He's covered by Gouvan. Here's MP for 3. And out of bounds, Istanbul will take it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Outside Gouvan. Pass to Toprak.
Shot clock at 5. No good with the elbow jumper.
And it's Paris with the ball. Now here's Dumal. Back to MP.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside Gouvan.
Wide open. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries, and that's 70%.
And when you try to compare Gouvon to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvon gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Now here's MP.
26 points for him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I guess somebody's got to get out there on MP, huh? I mean, that was way beyond the line.
Ganesh sets a screen. From deep Toprak. Kept alive by Istanbul.
The tray nailed from three-point land.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
And here's Paris. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Well, Gouvon might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Now here's Gouvon.
He's got 16.
And Toprak gets it to go.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
MP up top. He's covered by Gouvon. Back to MP.
Takes the three.
And Paris, another triple.
He's found his rhythm here in the third. You can see his confidence. Everything he's putting up from long range seems to be falling.
Ganesh sets a screen. Gouvon can't get it to go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Dumont.
Zadirko.
MP on the wing.
The three-pointer, no good.
This should be the last possession of the quarter.
If their clock management is good, it will be.
Outside Gouvon. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul.
Here's Blanchet. And here's MP from the arc.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Toprak.
Lots of room.
It's hauled in by Ledoux. Now Paris FC basket with it. Pass to Portier.
Lets it go from deep.
Another three for Paris.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Here's Blanchet. Portier outside.
Here's MP for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
And no good that time either for Istanbul. And here's Paris.
Soft touch off the glass.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Gouvon.
They need this. And he hits the jump shot.
We know Gouvon is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvon to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Clock at 6.
Here's Blanchet. Another three for Paris.
Yeah, that kind of D, it's just not going to cut it, guys. They've got to get a hand in his face.
Up top, Toprak. Basket is good. The assist from Gouvon.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But Too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's MP. For three. And Paris, another triple.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And he hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And the free throw, no good. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Fortier outside.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Burke.
Leduc. He's guarded by Kaya.
Burke. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be one of the biggest, fastest.
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey, maybe. Look it, when me and Boggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. But technically, there are two of them.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since
Nas put out Omatic. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay? I got you, Coach.
But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
I love France, but my goal is the NBA. If I had a chance to get drafted this year, that's what I'm taking, so I won't pass that up. I'll prepare for that as I go back home and talk to my agent and see what my options are. But I think I've shown that I can compete at the highest levels against grown men and under pressure impact environments. A lot of people question my decision to come to France over going to college, but I'll tell you, sitting here right now, I think I made the right choice. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for it?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
No, that is the king of cheeses there. Come on.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
What? No, you didn't have to get me anything.
No. How else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go
The
talk to
Louvre
Austin and
gift shop.
Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner.
A shitty gift.
Let's go.
Okay.
at least 12-hour-old cheese.
There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Film
Good to see
me?
you.
I don't see any cameras.
And a shitty overpriced
I already
print
told
from the
you,
Louvre
we're not
gift shop.
filming a reality TV show. You're not going to be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for it.
Anyway, it is such a pleasure to finally meet both of you.
Oh, same here. MP's told me so many great things about you guys.
You're lying, but I believe you. You must be a great agent.
Thank you.
Quit messing with the man.
Here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Austin, MP said that you were going to walk us through some of your draft strategies.
Dad, no. We'll get to that. Chill, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why don't we get to it, and then I'll let you guys catch up.
Austin,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so as we all know, MP's being mocked in the second round. Now, his talent exceeds that valuation, but ironically, that puts us in a very strong position. If he were mocked just a bit higher, he would have been a late first rounder. And then whoever wanted to draft him would be completely out of our control. But the second round is the Wild West. And you can play wherever you want if you play your cards right. And of course, landing in the right organization is just as important to having a long, successful NBA career as having talent.
And another thing, in this room, I'm making a promise to everyone. On moms, I'm gonna make everyone who passed up on me regret it.
Oh, MP.
Look, I know that's
True,
not
Mom.
easy for a mom to hear, but that kind of chip on your shoulder is actually a great thing in a competitive industry like professional sports. So,
Thank Austin.
Okay, so if anyone can draft him in the second round, how can he choose where he goes?
well, there's actually two ways we can play this. First, we roll the dice. Let whoever's going to draft you, draft you. And I've got a list of interested teams here. But you can also work the system. If you tell people you only want to play for Team X, they'll listen because no one wants drama from a second rounder.
What if Team X doesn't want MP?
Ma.
Well, I'm just asking. Just asking, honey.
That's a very shrewd question. That's where workouts come in. Now, I can get MP a workout with anyone. And if he impresses at that workout, chances are...
Austin, when I impress at the workouts.
There you go.
Okay, what do you recommend?
Well, if it were me, I would think long and hard about what my style of play is, what role I think I can fill, and then I'd see what team fits my style and has a need for my role. You also want a front office who you trust to make smart decisions. And if geography is important to you, you should consider that as well.
Okay, honey. How do you want to approach this?
I have some ideas, but honestly, it's a lot to take in.
I know. Well, look, guys, I put all the information you need right here on the TV. List of interested teams, scheduled workouts, etc. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, you know where to reach me. I can give you all the advice in the world on this, MP, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life, your decision. Good news is, your future is in your hands.
We appreciate it, Austin.